Hi guys, so this is my quick thought on gold, guys. I'll be doing a top-down analysis on gold just to look at the overall picture of gold. We can see that gold has been on an uptrend. We've been having an impulse, a correction, an impulse, a correction. We had this impulse and we are currently around this zone right here. If I draw a zone, we can see that around this area right here they have multiple rejections previously, and we have not actually gone above the zone. So right now we can still say there is a possibility for it to reject, and be mindful this is a monthly time frame, so we have to be mindful of that as well, right? So we can see that gold is failing to actually break out of this breakout of the zone, right? Until we actually break out of the zone with an engulfing candle, then that will give us a little bit more to work with on buy if you're gonna buy. So we can say that gold is currently on a buy move, but overall we are still on a downtrend rather than a buy because we haven't broke the previous zone, right? So that's what we are looking at on overall on gold, guys. So now I'm just gonna draw a trend line. And like I used to say, the trend line just actually makes it easier for us to navigate because it breaks down the process and it's just easier for us to navigate instead of just looking at it in a broader way. It breaks it down and easier for us to navigate, and that is why I like trend line. That is my own personal opinion. So we can see now go to a more smaller time frame just to see. Now go to the weekly time frame. Is there opportunity for another trend line to be drawn? Yes, you can draw from one here to here. So people draw trend line differently, guys. I like to draw my trend line from the week. Some people draw it from like the body, whatever works for everybody, right? It's different things works for everybody. As long as it works for you, just do it. So right now on gold, guys, what I might be looking for, gold is a little bit on a tricky side right now. I see a possible move for a buy on gold, and I see a possible move for a sell on gold actually. So we can see right here, because I can see this has like an impulse, a correction, continuation to push to the downside. Let me see if I use my fib right here, we can see that there's a possibility for it to start selling right around here because we rejected around my 61.8% fib level. There's a possibility, but I like to be open-minded and be broad, and we can also see that there's a possibility for buy on gold as well. And for well, the reason is because I see this first touch, second touch, possible third touch, and we know that the third touch of a trend line validates the trend line, right? So which make it make sense that we might actually continue to push to the upside, right, based on that. So so let's just see, just because of how the market is, right, I think it's a significant area because we can push to the upside and we can push to the downside. I'm just going to go to a more smaller time frame just to see what we are looking at. So based on the smaller time frame, right, I can draw my fib for a buy right now. Then if any other thing happen, then I can readjust based on that. But right now it's more visible for us to actually buy right now than sell. For me to actually sell on gold, at least I want more confirmation for it to break this trend line, give me a lower high for me to continue to sell. But based on this right now, we can also see that while there's also a possibility for buy, we are currently around my 23% fib level, right? It has this W pattern around that area, so that's just signifies that we might actually buy on gold. So my confluences for buy on gold are: one, we have like a third touch of the trend line. 2, we are rejecting around my 23.6% fib retracement zone. And 3, we have the W pattern, which is a reversal pattern. So that's confluence for me to actually buy, and that's a solid confluence for me to buy. And if it doesn't work out, at least I know I followed my strategy right. So that is a confluence for buy. Just like I said, for us to sell, let's see more confirmation because it can actually sell. But based on this I'm seeing right now, I would rather lean towards more of a buy than a sell until otherwise happen. Just like we don't predict the market, react to the market. Anything can happen, and anything that happens, we just readjust to the market based on how it happens, right? We don't expect the market to do what we want, right? We react to what the market is doing. So those are the confluences I will have if I'm supposed to like buy on gold right now. So but my bias is still more on a buy, like I said, until I see a break of trend line for me to know that we are on a sell. So let me go to a little bit more smaller time frame. Let's see. Let's see my 1 hour. Let's see how this is from here to here. 1.8%, 61.82. So right now, let's see, I can also draw a trend line right here. Right here, we can see, let's see my 45-minute time frame right here. So we can see that currently, even on here, we have one touch, second touch, third touch, right? So I think we might push down a little bit before we tank to the upside. That's a possibility I'm saying. Right, but because I am more towards, so if I use my fib from here to here, let's just see right here. So there's a possibility for it to drop down, like I said, from here to here. So I see something like it dropping down, maybe to around here, which is around 2031. 190. Let's change that. So there's a possibility for us to see that to drop down before we tank to the upside. So let's just swap this to the upside because I'm more biased of a buy. So around like 78.3% fib level. So I think we might. So my thoughts now is we might push up a little bit, push down, then tank to the upside. Let me just redraw this one just to see. Around here, yep. So that is my thoughts right now on because we can see that we had this touch of trend line just like I mentioned. So we might have like this an impulse, a correction for it to continue the move to the downside, a possible touch around 78.6% fib level for us to continue to tank up because like I said, I see more possibility of it pushing up right now rather than a but larger than a sell. But if you're going to sell on if you're going to sell, at least let this come and break this trend line, just like I mentioned, for us to actually sell. But for now, we might just come up here to 23% fib level to tank to the downside before going to the upside. I see a possibility of that. Or we might just continue to retrace, run around my 38.2% fib level, then push to the downside, then possible goes to the upside. So that will be my first target, right? That will be my first target, and that is because we can see that we're on this trend line move. But if we continue to see more momentum of buy even after breaking the structure, then this will be my second TP, right? Run around here. 45.20. Let's just coordinate 520. So that will be a possible target for me for my second TP, but this will be my first TP right here. 900. Yep, so that is my thought on gold, guys. Hope you find it helpful. If you do, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share, and I'll see you in my next analysis, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.